Hey guys, it's Mike, and I'm back with another video. Wanted to get this video up before the next game of the NBA Finals. Um, really don't have a dog in that fight. Would kind of probably like to see Golden State win another championship. Was never really a big Cleveland Cavaliers fan, but that's just me. Anyway, this is going to be another binder video. It's going to be a different binder video. It's not the kind of binder video that I'm used to showing here and what you guys are probably used to seeing. This video actually is more aimed to someone like Indie, which is actually not someone, but it's aimed at Indie's Gal 38 because I know Indie's Gal 38 is she likes her sports, but she's not as huge as a sports fan as we are, and I want it at least from what I think. I'm not saying I know for sure because I don't really know her, even though I can I can tell right off the bat that she's a sweetheart, but. I'm actually I know that she collects other stuff like she's a big Harley Quinn fan that can see. I think she likes Star Wars also. So I know she likes Harrison Ford. So so this video is actually geared toward for her and for other geeks out there. A little quick background. I am obviously you guys know I'm a huge Yankees fan, a huge Jets fan, a huge Knicks fan, and a huge Islanders fan. I'm also a huge nerd. I love Spider-Man. I am a huge Spider-Man fan. I collect Spider-Man. I'm also a huge Star Wars fan. I do have a Luke Skywalker collection. I am also a huge Batman fan. I have a Batman collection. A huge Beatles fan. I do have a Beatles collection also. I am just a collector. So, um, anyway, I just wanted to show off this binder. This binder is of my non-sports cards. So I thought maybe Indies Gala and some of you other guys who also are geeks like me might enjoy seeing this video. So without further ado, let's open the binder. Right off the bat, these are my Fox Spider-Man cards. When Fox had the Spider-Man TV series back in the 90s. Um, I liked it. I was never as huge a fan of this series as I am of the Spectacular Spider-Man, which was out not too long ago, or of the '67 Spider-Man TV series, which I grew up watching back in the late '70s, early '80s when it was shown on Fox, as a matter of fact, in syndication. But I do have Spider-Man tattooed on my right arm for those who care about stuff like that, and I do want to get another Spider-Man tattoo on my right arm. I was probably thinking about doing a sleeve of some sort. These might seem like doubles, but they're not. Some of them are numbered. And over here, there's a couple of cards here. These are glossy cards, and these are acetate, which I think is cool. I think the acetate Venom looks pretty sweet. I don't have the whole set, obviously. And these are the Fleer 94s Spider-Man cards. I love the artwork. This one looks like it was inspired by the Steve Ditko Spider-Man, who is now finally getting credit as co-creator of the character. For years it was all Stan Lee, and now Steve Ditko's finally getting some due. I'll always love this Venom. This was, I believe, the Tom McFarlane Venom. My favorite Spider-Man villain actually is the Green Goblin. Although Venom for the '90s was one of my another of my favorites. I love this early Avengers picture. It's weird. I'm not too sure if when Captain America joined the Avengers, I'm not sure if the Hulk was still an Avenger at that point. You got the Hulk right there. The Iron Man, old school Iron Man costume. Thor. I can't wait to see Thor Ragnarok when it comes out this year. Obviously, the one movie I'm looking forward to is Spider-Man Homecoming. And these are the Marvel Comics. Two comics I will never be able to afford unless I win Lotto somehow. The black suit. I do like the black suit. Obviously, the red and blue is my favorite, but I do have some love for the black suit. And these cards are kind of kooky, where Spider-Man's interviewing a different Marvel character, and he's getting really lame. I don't know, lame jokes. I mean, this would be something that Stan Lee would dig, because Stan Lee and speak of the devil right there, would be if you read the old Marvel comics, you would see that he would leave little jokes in that were kind of corny, and that these were part of along the lines of those. There's the big guy that's coming up in the Avenger movies, Thanos. Here's some more Spider-Man cards from 1991. And some more Spider-Man over here. I've always liked Ghost Rider. I think he's he's an awesome superhero. He looks, or character rather. I wouldn't classify him as a superhero, but visually he's a stunning character. And I've always been a fan of Daredevil. There's the Guardians of the Galaxy, Ant-Man, and a couple of these Fleer cards, which I only have 2 in the set. And this is a mixed bag over here. An 89 Batman. And the Rocketeer, which I actually love the Rocketeer. I am a huge Adam West Batman fan. I have the series on Blu-ray. I collect this a lot. I have a lot of 66 Batman stuff. Some more superhero cards here. I love this Allen and Ginter Spider-Man. So these will just have a couple of sheets. I love these holographs. It's a DC Wonder Woman holograph. There's a Flash, Clark Kent and Lois Lane. Some more Spider-Man stuff. It's the Jackal. Pretty sick Venom there. And we got some more Spider-Man over here. I didn't realize I have a lot of Spider-Man cards. What I really want to get though are the Marvel cards from the 60s. Those would be sick to have. I don't have any of those cards with the old 1960s artwork on it. I also have a couple of sketch cards too. I'll show those in a later video. I do love getting artwork done when I go to conventions, and if I can get a sketch card done, or even if I can buy a sketch card of my favorite hero or a Spider-Man character, and these are X-Men cards. I'm not the biggest X-Men fan. I'm not really a big X-Men guy. I like the movies, but I never, and I think I remember watching the TV series, the cartoon, and kind of digging it, but never really the biggest X-Men guy. And some more X-Men's over here. The X-Men cards I was given to by a fellow card collector. He knew I was into I'm into comics, so he gave me a lot of stuff. I mean, I'm not ignorant when it comes to the X-Men. I do know who the characters are, but not really a big fan. Wolverine would probably be my favorite X-Men. I do like this one though. This is of the old school Angel. And got some Captain America. First Avenger cards. I like that cover right there. I wonder if that's Jack Kirby. It's gotta be a Jack Kirby cover. And here are the Star Wars cards. These are actually originals from the 70s. Like sometimes I go to sports card shows and I'll come home actually with more cards like this than I would baseball cards or football cards or hockey cards. Love these old school cards from this is from Empire Strikes Back. I remember collecting these as a kid. Yeah, I wish I still had them. I don't have very many, as you can see. There he goes, there, Indigo. I love this. This is nice. Obviously, that's a newer card. And as you see, as I said before, I am a huge Beatle fan. So this was a set from the 90s. When I was working in a radio station in the 90s, I actually had packs of these. They used to just give them to me. And in various moves, I've lost them all. These are the only 3 I have left, 4 rather. And this is actually an original card from the 60s that I picked up at a card show. And this is Batman Forever set. Fellow collector gave me a bunch of packs. I may still have doubles. If I do, it may be finding its way to somebody. Never been a big fan of the Batmobile in the movies. I like them, but I'm not a huge fan. I hated the Tumbler. My favorite Batmobile is the 1966 Batmobile from the Adam West Show. Followed by the Super Friends Batmobile. And then probably the Batman, the animated series Batmobile. As corny as this sounds, I actually like this movie better than the first Batman movie. I used to. I kind of got sick of this movie after watching it so many times, and then as I got older, I started to appreciate the Tim Burton ones. I still think the first Batman movies, for me personally, is not the greatest. I was not a big fan of how Michael Keaton played him in the first one. I thought Michael Keaton actually played him better in the second movie. He got a little more comfortable as Batman. Plus, he moved better in the suit in the second one, in my opinion. Of course, just my opinion. These are original Batman cards from the 60s. I got a set of repos when I bought the Blu-ray set. But this is a set that I was putting together, and I want to start trying to start going back to try to put it together. And some Fantastic Four. And another Spider-Man card. And these are repos. You can tell this is from the George Lucas edit from Jedi. Count Dooku. And some chrome. Gotta have the shine in my Star Wars collection. And one of my absolute favorite, this is the second one. The first Back to the Future is probably my favorite movie of all time. I've seen it in the big screen a couple of times. I have a small Back to the Future collection. Some pops, some other stuff, other goodies. I bought the Blu-ray set when it came out. I would like to try to buy the cartoon DVDs Blu-rays, I should say, when I get a chance also. But this is the card set for part 2. I don't think they came out with a card set for part 1. Actually, no, they didn't. And this is not a complete set too. I had the complete set. Again, various moves. I lost some of the cards. So now I'm back to pick up singles when I can find them. And here are the stickers. And my wrestling cards. I had another set of cards I had a big set of. I still have a big set of WCW cards. I gotta get some pages and put them in the binder. But yeah, I am a huge wrestling fan. Have been since 1983. 82, probably. Once I saw Jimmy Snuka try to jump off the top of the cage onto Don Morocco, I was hooked. My favorite wrestler of all time is Roddy Piper. Got to meet him. And I told him it was like this was my meeting. This is like me meeting Mickey Mantle, was meeting Piper. I was such a huge fan. Piper was my guy when I was a kid. And I can honestly say that it was awesome meeting him. He was so nice to me. And he signed 2 pictures for me, which I have and I will always cherish. And this was another this was a set from Classic. Unfortunately, I have these two. And that's it, guys. Well, thanks for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this different look at my another set, another aspect of my collecting. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe if you haven't. Please click that like button if you did like the video. Please leave all comments below. And I guess I'll see you guys. I'll talk to you guys soon. My next video is going to be probably a contest response to Indies Gal contest. If you haven't subbed to Indies Gal, please go and find her and sub to her. She's actually, her videos are really cool, and I'm so happy that you're part of the community. And again, congratulations on 100 subscribers, Indie Gal. So anyway, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Take care of yourselves. Good night, Gotham. Good night, Metropolis.